as an entrepreneur who's, really built, a business house over the last many years, a sustainable legacy, how would you today view value creation? What would be the kind of advice that you could give to young entrepreneurs? Because today, one huge change is that everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. They want to create something, and they feel that they can. What would be your advice to them on how to pursue their ideas, build businesses, and build sustainable businesses?
Some of the highest value creators have actually hit upon very simple ideas. It's fundamentally, if you see, it's all easier to consume. It's all in the space of easy to use. Call it whatever you might. So whether it's, yes, you can say it's sustainable, it's energy efficient, it's environment friendly, but it's all things which are easy to consume. So if you look at the mobile phones, they become so much easier to consume, and one instrument gives you almost everything. So it's about actually ease of living or ease of consuming. And I think that is where the highest value creation happens. So that is why when I talk of Ayurveda, we are looking at how do we make Ayurveda and deliver Ayurveda in a form that's easy to consume.
Do you feel that there is a global opportunity here? And what are the steps it's going to take to get there? We all talk about it a lot, and we hear that even, from the Prime Minister himself. His vision is to have a far more reaching impact for India and the global economy. But what are the steps to actually making that happen?
Several. I think to begin with, we don't have enough data of proven successes, and that's vital. Second, the form of consumption of Ayurveda is almost innovative. So you take a powder, you add honey to it, then you stir it, then you don't take something for another 30 minutes after that, etc., etc., etc. It's cumbersome. So how do you make it easy to consume? How do you get the world to relate to those products? So for example, we've launched Chyawanprash in the form of gummies. The world is familiar with it. We've launched Chyawanprash in the form of toffees. We've gone in for a diabetic range of Ayurveda products. And there are lots of research going on different products. So the technology is there, the formulation is there. How do you deliver it in a manner that is easy to consume? And that gives you the confidence that consuming this is going to either increase your wellness or cure you of certain ailments or whatever. And I think it is the credibility, the track record, and the ease of consumption. These are the three key factors.
We have seen quite a remarkable pace of growth, for the new lines of businesses in the last 2-3 years. What is the kind of top line, even if not numbers, the kind of hyper growth that you're anticipating with this venture?
I wouldn't really like to publicly give a number, but we have our own internal targets. And it's a struggle with our team because they think they're far too ambitious. But I don't believe they are. So.
All right. But you're looking at, if in this, okay, no numbers, not even a ballpark, like 10, if not a percentage, 10x, 20x, or,
the base is low.
Yeah.
So a 10x, 20x is not good enough.
It'll have to be
much more.
Much higher. Okay, so no numbers on that. Okay, in terms of the kind of challenges, though, to building some of these new businesses, share that with us because there will be some insights and learning there as well for others who are in the same field.
To begin with, they guzzle capital.
Yeah.
Secondly, I think it's about communicating to the people about the advantages of these products, which are legacy products, which are old products, which have been proven for centuries, but data has not been captured to show their efficacy. And people have always viewed it as a means of last resort. When nothing else works, you go to this. So change the mindset from the last resort to something that I would actively consider. And I think that is a transition that we have to make. Once we do that, the rest will follow easily.
Okay, are you an active user and follower of these practices?
I have now begun to do it.
Okay.
I wasn't earlier.
And are we seeing results? Are you feeling the results?
I'm very happy with what I'm consuming.
Okay. In terms of in terms of the kind of awareness building campaigns, you've got Virat Kohli on board as well. A lot of attention being given to drive home this messaging. Anything else exciting coming up, because you're talking about all these new launches? Anything that you can share with us?
New launches, new products, I think is becoming a way of life for us. So in terms of personal care, there are lots of new products which are getting launched, all of which are completely natural and paraben-free and blah, blah, blah. In terms of ethnic snacks, we've launched a range which is 40% lower on fats and calories as compared to anything else that exists. In terms of Ayurveda, I've already spoken a lot. In terms of music, you will see a lot of innovation going on. I don't think we are ready to announce them yet, another 2-3 months. Carvaan was the first major innovation that we did, and it's been a resounding success. But yes, there is more on the way for sure.
You have so many multiple businesses, multiple hats. Is it difficult to choose a favorite sometimes? If I had to ask you to choose a favorite or one that you spend most time on?
If you have more than one child, can you choose a favorite?
All right. But where do you enjoy spending most of your time right now?
It depends upon the situation, and there is no fixed area where I'm spending most of my time. Sometimes it's, in fact, most often it's situation-led or demand-led. So sometimes it's where you have the biggest problems. Sometimes it's where you believe that you need a lot of intervention to drive pace of growth. Sometimes it's just situation-led. So for example, when the IPL season gets underway, then every day we have a game. I would willingly spend half an hour with my management team and the team. So it varies, it changes.
And do you have a favorite player?
My favorite player is not in my team.
Who is the favorite player? I'm sure the cricket buffs already know this, but it's
No,
new to me.
I'm not answering that.